It's Angelo Megwe in the building. Just take it on back, boy. Take it on back, boy. Take it back all night.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is Voda in the building. Today's shout out goes to Carol Kamal. So shout out to you, sis. Mapenzi Tele. I just want to take the time to say thank you to God and thank you to all the guardian angels out there who are always looking out for us. Even if sometimes I feel like I'm blink kidogo a little bit too long. I hope that you may also reflect on the good things that God has done in your life. Let's start this video. The first thing that we will do here is do our face mask. Yeah, this one, Garnier. I've been using this face mask for about 2 weeks now, and I feel like it's really helped my skin. Like I'm feeling like another glow. Back in the day when I was about, I want to say I was about 12, 13. Shit! 10 years ago. So my family and I had gone on holiday to Dubai to visit my other family who also live in Dubai. But just out of the kids, I was the oldest, so it was me, my brother, and my younger 2 cousins. So because I was the oldest, I'm the only one who was trusted to keep all the metro cards, all our cash, everything was in my one wallet. In fact, if I separated from them, they'd really been a lot of but the law always was we can't separate from each other. On this day, we wanted to go to the mall. And I don't know what it is. I don't think my parents wanted to go to the mall or I don't know. I think they had other plans and we could go. Like we're in that age where we're old enough to do our own thing, but only together. Let's call this mall Balcony. Yeah. So we went to this mall called Balcony, and basically what we used to do at the mall is that we'd spend some time in this place called Virgin. It was a place where they'd have like music and games. So I recently started using this concealer, this one in number 40. I feel like I prefer the LA Girl one because it has more yellowy undertones, and I don't know if you can see, but I have more yellowy undertones. So we're in the mall playing games. My cousins were playing games, and then later, obviously, because we're human beings, we got hungry, so we went to McDonald's. Those were the days when I was going to McDonald's because I didn't know any better. Kwanzaa, the line was so long. By the time we got to the counter, I think we had been in that line for like about 20 minutes. So we get to the counter, there I'm holding my wallet. I put my wallet on the counter, take our orders, we pay for it, and then we sit down and eat. Just sitting down and eating, we go and just sororad around the mall. Kidogo at about like let's say 4 o'clock. Mind you, we ate at around 1 o'clock. So at about 4 o'clock, I start realizing where the heck is my wallet. Like guys, where's my wallet? So I remember even thinking maybe my cousins have played a trick on me. Maybe they're the ones who've taken it. So I'm walking around to look for them, and I'm like, because we're in one shop, like it's a big shop, but the fact is we all stayed in that one shop. So I looked for them, and I'm like, have you guys seen my wallet? They're like, nah. And I'm like, oh damn, I don't have it. This is 4 o'clock, and I'm trying to recollect because we need to go home. I'm trying to recollect like my steps, like what did I do, where did I go? I went to the bathroom, in the whole shop. I'm there, I'm asking the counters, I'm trying to remember when, like what, why is this wallet of mine? And I'm like, okay, maybe the last time I used it was when we were at McDonald's, when we were buying food. That was midday. Now it's the end of the day, but that's the last time I used it. Anyway, let's go to McDonald's. It's worth a shot. Let's just go and check if they have it. If they don't, then everything is lost. And now we figure out how the heck how we're going to tell our parents that everything is gone. Even I remember when we were standing in the queue and I'm there trying to look like over the counter. You know how guys like the cashier person is here. I don't think they're called cashier people. I know what they're called. But that person who is taking your order is here. And I'm trying to look beyond. And guess what I see? Guess what I see? My wallet. Mind you, it was so packed from all our savings combined, it could not close. And then when we get to the counter, I'm like, hi, that's my wallet. I lost my wallet at like midday. And he's like, oh, okay, what's your name? How much cash did you leave? And I'm told them like how much. I can't remember. Let's even see. It was like, whatever, 50 bob. So I'm like, yeah, I left like 50 bob. Here you go. You're a real one. You're a real one. Yani, all my money was still there. Nothing was stolen. Nothing. The second story time also happened in Dubai. Again, this was, I think, the second time, either the year after or 2 years after the first incident had happened. So again, we had gone to visit we were in Dubai. You just know, we were in Dubai. And one of my friends, more actually, I'm forcing friendships here. He was more of my brother's friend than my friend, although now we are closer, but then he was more my brother's friend, and he was also happened to be in Dubai. So my parents were like, yeah, your spray is in Dubai as well, you guys should meet in the afternoon and just hang out. So I was like, yeah, cool game. Went to the mall, the same mall that I had lost my wallet in. So we went to the mall, and this time I remember we went to the arcade. After we finished with the arcade, they had this place where they had artificial snow. Funny beauty, you know what's up? 14, you get it? We did so much that day. I remember after we went to the arcade, we went to this place where we played. They had like artificial snow and some shenanigans. Now, as the day is finishing, and we were dropping him back. We were walking him back to his hotel. As I said, he lived close to the mall, so we're walking him back to the hotel after having such a great day. We just wanted to spend more time together. So when we go to his hotel, I noticed the security guard being like, just being weird. I noticed him first of all staring. I don't know you from anywhere, and I just find that weird, especially when I'm in a foreign country and you're looking at me like I know you. I was like, this is a holiday. What the heck? How do you know me, sir? Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. So as usual, I lingered. I'm like, I'm not even going to acknowledge this guy, but I've seen him looking at me. But he's staring so much. I even started getting uncomfortable. I was dead ass like, what the heck? Then this man's stands up and starts walking towards us, and I'm like, what the did these guys do? There's something they've done. What did I do that I don't know? Like, is there a law I've broken? Like, that's what I find scary about being in a new country, a country that you've a foreign country, is that they can have some laws that you don't know about, then you break them without knowing. Like how Singapore, they don't chew gum. There's no gum. Maybe they have it now, but last when I was there, they didn't have gum. So it was very crazy because my parents and I kept looking for chewing gum for like 3 days until my friend, this same friend called Spray, because he'd been to that country before. He's like, yeah, in Singapore they don't have gum. And I was like, bruh, that makes sense. Anyway, we're derailing. So back to this story. This security guard, so now he stood up and he's trying to walk towards us. Jesus, there is my heart overbeating. At least this time I had my wallet, you get what I'm saying? So he walks up to us and then he stops. For real, he wasn't walking past us. He wasn't looking at the people behind us. For real, he was looking at us, and specifically at me. Like, he's like this. He's telling me how he has a phone that he thinks is mine, and I was like, boy, I know where my phone is. It's obviously in my do you guys have my phone? Ati, what did you say? You said you have my phone where? Apparently, get this, I lost my phone and I didn't even realize. When we had gone to pick up Spray and left, I left it in that lobby sitting area. I don't know for whom to come and collect it for me, because you get it, there was nobody. I left it there, and this security guard had seen it, picked it for me, and because I was the screensaver on my phone, that's why he was staring at me, because I was the screensaver. That's how I knew it's my phone. Like, I lost my phone, but I really didn't lose it and got it back. Thank you, Jesus. Although what I do like about this concealer is the applicability. Don't ask me what the heck this is. I did this by mistake. But I don't know why. What is this for? So the next story time happened a bit more recently. It was in my 3rd year of my undergraduate degree, and I was in Newcastle University, as you know. So I was in Newcastle City, and I just finished getting my nails done, and now I was going to buy food and then head home. So as I was walking from getting my nails done to the store, I noticed this group of young girls. I'd say they were about like 15, 16, around that age group, and I noticed them stopping people. So I was like, flip. You know when you see people stopping people and you don't want to be stopped? and you're just like, damn it, now I have to start ignoring people. Or I'm the type of person who also doesn't know how to ignore people because I just feel bad. So I knew if I walk past these mamas, I hope they're so preoccupied they don't even notice me. So as I'm walking, I'm like looking across, I'm behaving like I'm seriously looking at the air around me. Then this girl walks up to me, this young girl. I'd say she's around 14, 16 max, but 14, 15 there. So she walks up to me and she's like,
Hey, how are you doing? My name is Face Mask. And we're just having this play this Sunday.
this is probably like on a Friday, Thursday. So she explains to me what the play is about, what time it is, and she's like, yeah, if you're free, can definitely come. She took down my number. They didn't have flyers, you need to note. They didn't have flyers. They didn't have a Facebook page. They didn't have nothing but apart from her taking my number and then calling me. She was like, yeah, I'll send you the postcode and you can come and I'll pick you up from as close as you get to the postcode. And I was like, okay, fine. So the concert was going to be on Sunday afternoon, which I thought was perfect because I'd normally go to church in the morning and then in the afternoon I'd figure out something to do. But my Sunday afternoons were generally not that busy. So I was like, oh, at least now I'll have something to do. It was around the summertime I was doing like my internship. So a lot of my friends were also not in the city. So it was good, like I had something to do now on Sunday afternoon. So that conversation finished. Like I was done. I'm like, yeah, I'm going for this play with the little information that I have and capish kapow. Fast forward to maybe I want to say Saturday night. This is like the night before Sunday. Yani, I'm even preparing to go to church and then go for this thing after. And I was talking to one of my best friends who I keep shouting out, Miss Ndereni, shout out to you, Ndereni. And I was talking to her on FaceTime and I was just telling her about like my day and what I plan on doing tomorrow, you know, just update on life and Maisha, what I've been up to. And I tell her, yeah, like there's these girls who stopped me on Friday or Thursday. I think Friday, I feel like it was Friday, let's say Friday. There are these girls called Face Mask who stopped me on Friday and they want me to come and watch their play. The whole time I was telling Deteni this story, she's like, wait, you're going? Yeah, are you mad? Are you actually crazy? And she couldn't believe how I was going. And me, at the same time, I'm not believing how I can't go. I was like, these are like 14, 15-year-old kids. Please, be easy. Like, what you talking about? It's just an innocent play we're going for. So she tells me to Google the postcode. So I Google the postcode and it shows flats, like apartments. Like the location was some apartments. And she's like, that's weird. And she asked me, they didn't have any flyers, they didn't have any Facebook thing. And I'm like, nah, maybe they had like a low budget. Me, that's what I thought. And she's like, and you're going, Yani, are you mad? Don't go for this thing. So I just said, okay, sawa. Out of, honestly, like, let me just be honest, I honestly didn't go because it's hard. So after Sunday, she called that number. What did we call her? Face Mask. Face Mask calls me in the evening.
So what happened? How come you didn't make it?
I can't remember whatever reason I gave her, but I was just like, yeah, I couldn't make it. But she was very like adamant about me still seeing her and about us still meeting, which I found weird because I was like, the play is over. First of all, why are you calling me? Like, if you invite me somewhere and we're not boys like that and I don't come, so you move on. See, other people came, like, don't let it sumbua you like that. The other thing, the play was free, so I was like, I'm sure many other people also came. Low key, I feel like there's a connection between her and what I got to find out later, because later, like a week later, it was on the news that these guys have been caught who are kidnapping like young girls and trafficking girls. Now it made sense why she said, one, you just come to that address, like, yeah, the play is happening around the apartment area, and why she was like, yeah, you come and then I'll send someone to come and pick you up. Like, it made sense why this thing was so sketchy, why they didn't have flyers, why she could only contact me through by number. They didn't even have a page. Like, you can literally have a page even on Facebook for free. You can even just simply have one page that says the night runner. Anyway, with that story time, it's a bit subjective. You can choose to see otherwise, but I honestly feel like there's too much of a coincidence. There are too many things adding up, but thank you, Lord. So this happened last year. So when I was starting my masters, did my masters. For those of you who may or may not know, I did my masters at Warwick University last year, and I finished the first semester. And a bitch found out that economics was mandatory. Let me lay the groundwork for you. First of all, I was 2 weeks late. for school. I had missed 2 lessons. Each lesson is 3 hours. Second of all, I've never done economics in my life. I've never done it in high school. I've never done it in my undergrad. I don't know nothing. This is all fresh. We're doing our masters, all of us. So how can you just even think how the teacher was teaching us? The teacher was teaching us like he's reminding us of things we already know. He wasn't teaching us yani the ones of, oh, this is the first time. Nah, it was full speed ahead. I'm going to use these 2 mascaras, this one and the blue one. The blue mascara makes your eyes pop, so I'm all about popping the eyes. So I start with this black one first. I found it so weird. Look at how small this thing is, but the way it gives me, you know, controllability. Where was I? Economics was mandatory. Throughout that semester, I understood nothing. And then, do you know what was worse? We had one exam in January after the December holiday, which is very difficult to read. That was 100%. Yani, if I fail this exam, I'm going to have to resit. And I didn't want to resit because it meant I have to read again. I remember even in December, I kept telling my parents, like I was not joking. I was being legit. I was like, yo, economics is crazy. Economics in Anibeleka. And my dad, I think my dad majored or minored in economics, and I was like, those genes were skipped. I just let them know that this is not for me, and this may actually be the reason I don't get a master's degree from Warwick University. Yeah, this is why. This subject is the reason. I wasn't joking. Like, I know I was saying it like as a joke. I'm going to go with this red lipstick. What number is this? Number 50. I could have even gone for swimming in the Indian Ocean, and this lipstick would not have come. Okay, I feel like it should come off at some point, because at the same time, it's not like you want the shit on your lips, like, till death do us part. But it stayed on. Touch up what, B? It got your back. So January comes, but I still wasn't ready. And this is what was pissing me off, that it didn't matter even if you gave me 3 months, 6 months to study for this subject, this specific module. I don't think it would have made a difference. So for me, I was like, I'm just sitting for this exam, and God, please help me. I don't want 70, I don't want 80, I don't want 90. I just want to pass. The other time I didn't shake it. It's another story time for another day. You know, this exam was so bad. It was so bad. I think I only knew, like, let's say 15 questions with Akina ABCD, or 10 questions with Akina ABCD. I only knew 2. And not 2 as in 1 ABCD. Yani, 2 answers is what I could answer confidently. The rest was... Even when we checked that exam, I never even talked about it. Everyone around me was talking about how they did what. Me, I was just like, listen, nothing happened. What are you talking about? We didn't... What economics? Me, I don't do economics. I don't even know what I didn't know. The day of the results come out, and the pass mark was 50, and I got 50. And I'm so proud of that 50%. I didn't... Anyway, we're gonna highlight with Maybelline Master Chrome. I like this highlighter because you can build on it. Like, sometimes I put too much, but it's too late, so I'm like... But this one, at least, although knowing me, there's bound to still be a disaster. I can't hear you. Oh no, this highlight is just screaming so loudly. I can't hear nothing. That's it. I don't want to remove this headband because there's like a braid I removed here, and yeah, should explain why I can't remove this headband. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely did enjoy recording it. Let's not forget to thank God for the small things that He blesses us with and protects us from. Please comment down below of a moment that you feel that God has protected you from or blessed you, or you feel like, wow, happy it was God. As usual, if you want to have a more intimate relationship with me, you can follow me on my social medias apps. I'm like with a horn, Instagram hand, on Twitter. Yeah. Thanks, babes. Take care. Do you know those face masks that make your face feel tight? I feel like when you're doing eyeliner, that's when your eye starts getting watery and you have to fucking blink. This one is new. I never do that. Okay. Go all of them. Shishike. Get them all. That's bloody hell. Tunashia nani. I'm not sure if you can see the blue, but I can. Wait. Where are you going? Ay, haraka nayo. Hey, busy. There are more videos. You've seen them all? Save it. Just click. Subscribe. Thanks.